Today's best music, PLJ.
Okay, hi, what's going on? My name is Jeff Miles from 95.5 WPLJ in New York, and I'm not a sportscaster by any means, but I am a radio personality here in the New York area. But I have to tell you, this is my favorite week of the year. Being a golfing fanatic like I am, this is like the annual rite of spring that it has finally come. It's the Masters, it's the sounds, it's the beauty of Augusta National, the azaleas, hearing the birds chirping during the telecast. I mean, these are things you don't get in any other golf tournament in the entire year, in my opinion. You don't get them even at the other majors, the British Open, a U.S. Open, or the PGA Championship. The Masters is something that, to me, is kind of like a sacred thing in the game of golf, if you are a big follower of the sport. And so I thought I'd talk a little bit about just some of the things that are happening in this year's golf season and the Masters. A lot of the commentators have been talking so much about how this is a wide open field. 15 to 20 different guys could be in the hunt coming up on Sunday. Where I agree that a lot of guys have the talent and the mental fortitude to try to get there on Sunday. I think after seeing yesterday's first round, you're not going to see a lot of those 15 to 20 guys that they were talking about rising to that top as we get into the weekend. The funny thing is, I think we're going to see a lot of the same old names that we've seen in years past, namely Phil Mickelson. I think he's going to shoot a pretty decent round today. Tiger Woods, do not count him out. Yes, he's working on this new swing with Sean Foley, but Tiger is a competitor, and I think that if you really get into some of his previous tournaments this season, even going back into the end of last season, Tiger Woods prepares himself for the four majors every year. Sure, he plays other tournaments and wants to win, absolutely. But at the same time, while he's in the moment of those tournaments and working on his game, I think he's working a lot on the competitive aspect and going through the motions of being in that competition and using this new swing in his newfound way. As far as the personal stuff with Tiger Woods, I honestly think we're past it. It's done. It's over with. The divorce is final. His ex-wife got $100 million. She just built this, incredible house down in South Florida. I mean, let's move past that, and let's let Tiger become a golfer once again. I honestly think we're going to see him in the hunt on Sunday once again this year. I think he shoots a pretty decent round today, 69. That's what I'm predicting. But I think tomorrow on Saturday, look for Tiger to shoot 66, 67 to really put him in that place coming up as we get into Sunday. And I think the back nine is going to be another one of those back nines at the Masters that we're going to look back on. I think Phil is going to be doing pretty much the same thing. Some of the commentators were talking about it last night. Last week when he won the Shell Houston Open, he shot rounds of 70 and 71 getting into the weekend. There was a time on Thursday last week, they didn't even know if he was going to make the cut. Yet he turns around, shoots 63 on Saturday, and then wins the whole thing on Sunday. And I would say Phil is in high form right now. He's got the game, he's got the experience, he's got the knowledge of the course. He's going to be in there. Now let's talk about some of these other names. First and foremost, the two leaders right now, Rory McIlroy and Alvaro Quiros. Now, both extremely talented players. And on Thursday, when you go out in the Masters, I've never been there, but I play golf, and I kind of get the adrenaline rush and all of that. You go out on Thursday in the Masters when you're still someone who's young and you haven't played that tournament a whole lot of times. I think that the idea of being an Augusta National gives you such a high, such an adrenaline rush that you go out and it's kind of like you become a superhero for the day. I'm not saying these guys do not have the talent to be there on Sunday. I think they're going to be there on Sunday. I just don't know if they have what it takes to win. Crazy thing, and I could be completely wrong. But wouldn't it be interesting if we had a Tiger Woods, Phil Mickelson showdown coming down the back nine on Sunday at Augusta? It's almost as if we could return golf and the sport in the professional fashion to where it should be before all of the scandal with Tiger Woods and all that kind of stuff. Wouldn't it be great to get back to that game? That's what we all really want to be a part of. I'd love to see Phil Mickelson win. I'd love to see Tiger Woods win. I'd love to see history happen. I love watching history as it's being made. And that's why I'm very excited about this year's Masters. I think we're going to see something like that. Anyway, thanks for watching. Again, I'm not a sportscaster. I'm just a guy that loves golf. I love watching all the other commentators. Those are really just my 2 cents. And I'm going to do another update tomorrow. So thanks for watching.